Let me ask you something that might sting a little. How many hours, how many moments, how much of your energy have you thrown away trying to prove your worth to people who don't even notice? Pause for a moment and think about that. How many times have you sat there, phone in hand, drafting that perfect post, or sitting across a table outlining your grand plan, waiting for someone to nod, waiting for that rush of dopamine to make you feel accomplished before a single step is even taken? We live in an age that demands you broadcast everything. Share your breakfast, share your victories, share every ounce of your hustle. But here's the harsh truth nobody likes to say. Most people talk about the grind because they are scared to actually do it. They announce their plans because applause masquerades as achievement. But applause is not achievement. Applause is a high, a chemical reward that tricks your brain. And every time you speak your unfinished dreams into the world, every time you beg for approval for goals you haven't yet built, you are leaking the energy required to actually achieve them. There is a science to this failure. When you declare your intentions, I'm starting a business in 2026. I'm losing 30 pounds. I'm writing that book. Your brain floods you with dopamine. It fools you into feeling success without sweat, tears, or discipline. You feel productive, motivated even, but the truth is you haven't moved an inch. You remain planted in the same spot, intoxicated by fantasy, while the real work sits alone in the dark, untouched. And this is why you feel stuck. This is why when the applause fades and the room quiets, you feel that knowing emptiness. You traded your real power for attention. But 2026 isn't asking for attention. It's asking for something far deeper. If you want transformation, not just surface level change, you must master the art of disappearing. You must embrace the unseen. You must recognize that the most potent moves you'll ever make are invisible. Real power doesn't scream. It doesn't demand eyes on it. It doesn't need to be broadcast. Think of the seed beneath the soil. Does it shout when it breaks open? Does the oak demand applause as its roots twist through cold, dark earth? No. It grows quietly. It grows unseen, anchored deep where nobody can touch it, so that when the storm arrives, and it will, it can stand unshakable. You are that seed. Yet you keep exposing yourself, checking your growth prematurely, showing your roots to the unforgiving light of public opinion before they're ready. And then you wonder why you falter. You have to stop granting people access to your vision before it's time. Not everyone deserves a front row seat to your evolution. In fact, most people are ill-equipped to witness what you're building. When you share a grand vision with small minds, they don't see potential. They see limitations reflected back at them. They will whisper, "Be realistic. It's risky. Don't do that." They plant doubt in your soil because your growth makes their stagnation uncomfortable. Your rise highlights their inertia. So here's your first rule for 2026 is stop explaining, stop justifying, stop seeking understanding. You owe no one a breakdown of your journey, your dreams, your strategy. That belongs to you alone. The long nights, yours. The early mornings when your body protests but your soul demands, yours. The setbacks that bend you to your knees, yours. Move in silence. Become untouchable. Become unpredictable. People fear what they cannot see. They respect what they cannot anticipate. In a world addicted to oversharing, the person who keeps their cards close is the one controlling the game. Silence is not weakness. It's strategy. It's a weapon. It keeps you from impulsive reactions. It forces you to sit with yourself. And that, my friend, is terrifying. We drown ourselves in noise, podcasts, endless scrolling, music, drama, because the moment we are alone with our thoughts, we might have to meet the person in the mirror. And for many, that person is unfamiliar, or worse, someone they dislike. You've curated for the world so much that you've lost touch with who you are. You've been fleeing your own reflection. But to win in 2026, you stop running. You confront that reflection. You say, I will fix this. Not for them, for me. You have to reach a point where you genuinely like yourself enough to keep promises to yourself. How can you trust yourself to build an empire if you can't even trust yourself to get out of bed when the alarm rings? How can you demand respect from the world if you don't respect yourself enough to say no to junk food, distractions, or shortcuts? You are forged by the tiny choices you make in the darkness. The world rewards you in public for what you do in private. But most people crave the reward without the work, the trophy without the training, the transformation without the death of their old self. You must die to who you were if you want to birth who you're becoming. This is the Stoic art of control. Epictetus taught that we aren't disturbed by events themselves, but by the way we perceive them. Our misery comes from attaching our happiness to things beyond our control, opinions, outcomes, recognition. But the Stoics knew the secret. The only thing you truly control is yourself, your actions, your judgments, your character. Imagine redirecting all that wasted energy you spend chasing approval, curating your image, or worrying about what others think. Treat it like a bank account. Every argument, every explanation, every drama is a withdrawal. Stop leaking your power. Guard it fiercely like water in a desert. 2026 will ask you one question: are you ready? Not do you want it. Everyone wants success, love, freedom. But are you ready to carry the weight? Strength is built in the dark through resistance, through discipline. You want an easy shortcut. That leads only to a hard life. The hard way, the discipline, the silence, the focus, leads to freedom. Choose your hard. Being broke is hard. Becoming wealthy is hard. Choose wisely. Being unfit is hard. Being disciplined in the gym is hard. Choose wisely. Having tough conversations is hard. Holding on to resentment is hard. Choose wisely. Every path includes struggle, but the struggle you choose in the quiet, the struggle of self-mastery, is the struggle that liberates you. Think of the darkroom in photography before a picture develops. It must sit in the darkness, submerged in chemicals, unseen. Expose it too soon, and it's ruined. You are in that darkroom now. You may feel alone, buried, isolated, but you are being planted, not abandoned. Life is removing distractions, fake friends, noise, so you can finally hear yourself. Do not flee the quiet. The answers live there. Remember, a fool is known by his speech, a wise man by his silence. In silence, you observe. You see intentions. You see patterns. You gather intelligence. When others speak endlessly, you collect insights that make you dangerous. So how do you enter 2026 with this power? First, kill your addiction to tomorrow. Tomorrow is a liar, a graveyard of dreams. Stop saying, I'll start Monday. I'll start next month. Start now. Immediate execution builds momentum. Move on your ideas quietly. Don't tweet them. Don't announce them. Take the first step. Second, embrace boredom. Success is not a montage. Real life is waking at 400 a.m. in darkness, cold when your body resists. Real growth is the repetition nobody sees over years, in silence. The magic lives there, in the mundane, the consistent, the invisible effort. Third, detach. Stop letting external events control your emotions. Someone cuts you off, someone insults you, someone disagrees. Don't react. You are not a puppet. You decide how to feel. This is ultimate freedom. Those who win have vision so clear that nothing can shake them. Tunnel vision. Focused on their potential, not on others' approval. When you focus like this, people notice. They wonder, why is he so quiet? Why isn't she at the party? You won't explain. You're busy building a life they can't see. You are becoming invisible to your old distractions so you can reign in your new reality. To do that, you must accept being the villain in their story if it makes you the hero in yours. Set boundaries. Say no without guilt. Protect your energy. Your worth is in what you guard, not what you give away. Stop playing small. Stop asking for permission. Build your own table quietly in the dark while everyone sleeps. Inside you is a beast sedated by comfort, fear, and opinion. It's time to wake it, not with noise, but with a whisper. I am done with mediocrity. I am ready to endure for what I want. You have 24 hours each day, like the greatest of all time. The difference isn't time. It's focus. They don't waste energy on nonsense. They don't chase snakes. They heal, then move. You are going to make 2026 the year of focus, the year of silence, the year of relentless work on yourself. Every day, you will study your craft as if your life depends on it, because it does. Mind, body, and spirit must all be trained with a ferocity that surprises even you. When motivation fades, and it will, discipline will be your only ally. Motivation is fleeting. Discipline is unwavering. Motivation says, I don't feel like it. Discipline commands, do it anyway. Fall in love with the boredom of consistency. Small, smart actions, repeated every day, create radical transformation. It's not the one heroic effort that makes a difference. It's the hundreds of invisible hours, the daily habits, the routines, the repetitions, the sacrifices no one sees. That's the compound effect. That's where greatness hides. Stop being a consumer of life. Most people give their mind away to the world the moment they wake up. Social media, news, notifications, opinions. In 2026, you will create instead of consume. You will take the first hour of the day for yourself. You will claim your territory before anyone else has a chance to invade it. No one is coming to save you. No white knight, no lottery ticket, no miracle program. It's you against yourself. The mirror is the ultimate test. Can you look yourself in the eye at night and say, I gave everything today? Or do you look away, knowing you cut corners? Make 2026 the year you stop looking away. The legacy you leave is not just wealth. It's the example of what is possible. By breaking generational patterns, by refusing to repeat excuses, by refusing to hand down trauma, you are changing everything for the future. And yes, you will fail, stumble, make mistakes. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. Edison didn't fail. He found 10 Zalos in ways that didn't work. You must be willing to look foolish. Be a beginner. Practice relentlessly until excellence becomes inevitable. Break the cycle of coping mechanisms you inherited. Fake smiles, screaming inside, hiding pain. Be honest with yourself. Process it, feel it, but don't let it stop you. Use it as fuel. Pain is energy. Transform it. Love your fate, amor fati. Not just endure hardship, but embrace it. Lost your job, opportunity to pivot. Heartbroken, chance to learn self-reliance. Failed, data. Feedback, curriculum of greatness. Move with quiet confidence, grounded like an oak tree. The oak doesn't scream at storms. Its roots grow deep, unseen. In darkness, you are growing roots now. Growth requires patience. Trust the timing of your life. Stop rushing. Stop trying to hack progress. Nature accomplishes everything in its time. The sun rises. Flowers bloom. You are on your own schedule. Stop comparing yourself to others. Their highlight reel is not your story. Focus on your own paper, your own growth, your own progress. Be like a horse with blinders. Focus only on the finish line. Delete distractions. Block the noise. If it doesn't make you stronger, smarter, or happier, it's a parasite. Time is your most precious resource. Money can be regained. Friends can be replaced. Time cannot. Every second wasted on arguments, drama, or chasing validation is a second lost forever. Winners create time. Losers make excuses. Carry this mantra: nobody cares. Work harder. Harsh, yes. Liberating, absolutely. Nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody cares about your problems. That means you are free. Free to focus, free to act, free to create. You are the author of your life. The pen is in your hand. 2025 may have been chaos, confusion, and noise. 2026 is your chapter of discipline, your year in the wilderness, your year of silent transformation. Now, here's the final challenge as you step into 2026. Make a vow. Not just a vow to talk less, but a vow to act more. Speak less about your plans. Let your results speak for themselves. Take all the energy you would spend broadcasting your life, posting, explaining, seeking validation, and channel it into building the life you want. Close your mouth. Open your mind. Get to work. The world is noisy. Be the quiet in the storm. The world is frantic. Be the stillness. The world is fake. Be authentic. Focus on yourself. Stay silent. And watch your life transform. Watch opportunities find you. Watch your growth surprise everyone, including yourself. The time for talking is over. The time for becoming is now. Are you ready? This is about showing up every single day, no matter how small the action seems. Start by putting down your phone. Start by cleaning your space. Start by keeping one promise to yourself. One promise builds two. Two promises build a reputation with yourself. And once you trust yourself, once you genuinely like yourself, you become unstoppable. Distractions will get louder. Pressure will increase. Opinions will push. But you, calm, focused, disciplined, you will remain the eye of the storm. Let them doubt. Let them mock. Let them sleep while you grind. You are building something they cannot see. You are becoming someone they cannot touch. You are evolving quietly, secretly, powerfully. Understand this: the hero is not the one who shouts the loudest. The hero is the one who does the work when no one is watching. The hero is the one who shows up again and again in silence, in consistency, in the repetition that nobody notices. The hero doesn't wait for the perfect moment. The hero creates the perfect moment through relentless action. 2026 is your year to disappear into your purpose, to move like a ghost to the old life and emerge as the king or queen of the new one. You must be willing to be misunderstood. People will call you distant, cold, even arrogant. Let them. You are shedding the addiction to validation. You are investing in yourself. You are building a fortress of focus. Stop chasing approval. Stop chasing validation. Stop chasing distractions. Heal your wounds. Build your craft. Protect your energy. Plant your roots deep in silence and discipline. Because when the storm comes, and it will, you will stand taller than ever, unshakable, grounded, unstoppable. So here is the final question. Are you brave enough to walk through this year quietly, fiercely, alone in your focus? Are you willing to put in the work nobody will see, to sacrifice comfort for greatness, to trust yourself when no one else does? If your answer is yes, then 2026 will not just be another year. It will be the year you finally meet the person you were always meant to become. It starts right now, not tomorrow, not next week. Now, make your decision. Shut the noise out. Focus on your growth. Move in silence. And let your success, your transformation, and your life make all the noise for you. The time for talking is over. The time for becoming has begun. Are you ready? Thank you for being with Inner Strength. If this unified story has touched your ambition, your purpose, or your American dream, stay connected with us. Don't let motivation end with a period. Let it continue with action. Subscribe to Inner Strength. Press the like button to support more powerful content, and share this message with someone across the USA who needs to hear it today. Inner Strength is here every day to remind you: stay hungry, stay strong, and never stay down.